my speech, first I would like to speak समझा in हिंदी। जाति पाति और धर्म घृणा की जिसने फसल उगाई है, जाति पाति और धर्म घृणा की जिसने फसल उगाई है, वह मानव की संतान नहीं।
You must welcome Global Spoken.
My honorable chief guest and my honorable judge, my respected teachers and here present elder than me and all my dear friends, a very beautiful and glorious good morning to all. It is a matter of great pride and honor for me to deliver a speech in this unique occasion. So I would like to heartily thank my respected teacher and director of this program, Ghulam Nabi sir, who gave me a very beautiful and priceless opportunity to speak on this stage. My name is Rajiv Kumar Yadav and I hail from Indara Kramas. I am learning English speaking from Global Spoken English from Kopaganj branch. Now I am going to deliver a speech on discrimination. Before starting my speech, first I would like to speak समझा in हिंदी। जाति पाति और धर्म घृणा की जिसने फसल उगाई है, जाति पाति और धर्म घृणा की जिसने फसल उगाई है, वह मानव की संतान नहीं, वो दानव आताताई है, वो दानव आताताई है। Now I would like to start my speech, and our reason for this is differences of people. It is mostly said that there are four religions in our country. First Hindu, second Muslim, third Sikh, and fourth Christian. And one great person said that Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, and Christians, all the people, we are Indians, and all the Indians, we are brother and sister. But at this time, this statement has no meaning in our society. And a man of every religion is discriminating against his other religion. Every man of every religion is saying that if I follow the culture of other religions, then I will be considered as malevolent. He is also saying that if I follow the culture of other religions, it would be contrary to my religion. My dear listeners, I think this is showing ironic. As we know that there is only one beauty in the wings of a man of every religion, whether it is Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, or Christian. Even they, if a person stays in the house of his other religion, if I say it in my word, then if a person eats food in the house of other religion, then that person will be considered as inferior. And this discrimination is still leading in our society. And I feel like this discrimination has not written in any holy book, whether it is Quran, Gita, Guru Granth Sahib, or Bible. Ladies and gentlemen, a man of any religion, if he or she marries in our society with a man or woman with his other religion, then that person is considered as an enemy and a sinner, or person is on religion. Somewhere people who do like this work, they are pushed out of society. Even then, if they are living in our society by some reason, then the people of the society treat them very strangely. If I say in true sense, then that persons are seen in our society from a very exotic and very dirty views. Whereas in our country and state, Intercaste Marriage Act is in the first to promote intercaste marriage. My dear listeners, God makes the law of marriage. But nowadays, religious discrimination has increased so much that marriage in other religions is like a crime and unpurification. The mind of the people has absolutely changed towards the religion. And towards the religion, every person is forgetting his humanity. I would like to tell you that the caste and order system is applicable in Hindu religion. And according to Hinduism, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra are explained in these four varnas. And according to it, a Brahman person in Brahman word, a Kshatriya person in Kshatriya word, a Vaishya person in Vaishya word, and a Shudra person will marry only in the Shudra word. This statement has not written in our constitution. It is only an effect of discrimination. Not only this, the Shudras were prevented for worshipping in temples earlier, and they are also being stopped nowadays. Whereas our constitution does not allow it. It means it is absolutely illegal. It has even been written in Manusmriti that if a Sudra wants to read, then bust his eyes. And if a Sudra wants to listen, then melt the lead in his ear. That is to say that, according to Manusmriti, Sudra is insulted as a most despised person in our society. After seeing this discrimination, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar described in our constitution the right to equality and religious freedom for every Indian citizen. My dear listeners, I would like to repeat my line once again more because you need to know about this. I was saying that Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar described in our constitution the right to equality and religious freedom for every Indian citizen. The caste discrimination prevailing in India has not only affected the economic, social, and religious trends here, but also it has absolutely affected the politics. Discrimination on the basis of caste was before independence in India, but after the founding of democracy, it was understood that caste discrimination will be erased, but it did not happen. Political constitutions were also affected due to caste discrimination. As a result, caste was politicized. The caste system has played an important role in India's politics, and it is also playing still nowadays. Due to caste discrimination, not only central level but also state level government is also being affected, which is the most dangerous thing for our democratic system. The way to the national unity and development is being blocked. The caste discrimination and politicization of caste are proving to be a hindrance in the path of modernization. My dear listeners, caste cannot be made a base for nation building unity and social communal harmony. Nowadays, our resiliency should be that the leaders of our country should think with honesty about this context and they should firmly try to solve the problem of discrimination. Otherwise, it will be so and so dangerous. Excuse me, pardon me, I have to take the water. If I talk about the discrimination between men and women, then there is a big disparity between men and women in our society. Women have to face more difficulties due to discrimination. Somewhere, women are treated unfairly in our society. But my friends, I want to say that it's a modern era, and mostly women have proved that if they are given a decent opportunity and more facilities, then women are not less than the men. But our thinking topic is after many years of independence, women are not getting the social respect they should get. Its topic, it seems the speakers of MRJD college put in a random event and they also organized a campaign. That campaign name was Now Humanitarian. Let's come and do politics. And through that campaign, they said to end the dowry system and for giving full respect to every woman. My dear listeners, the safety of a woman is a serious issue today's date. Mostly women feel insecure when they are go outside from their house. And its only one reason is discrimination by the men. Now in my conclusion, I would like to say only two things. First, such as the speakers of the MRJD college organize a campaign. Like that, speakers of every college should organize a campaign. And they should also support the movements against of every discrimination. And second, my dear listener, please carefully because it's very great line. Such as our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi ji said that our India country is like a flower pot, and the people of different religions living in India are like a different types of flower. And my friends, I also want to tell that a flower pot looks very beautiful when there are more different types of flowers present in it. That's why I would like to request that every Indian citizen should follow the statement of Gandhi. And following this statement, every Indian citizen should bring a message of brotherhood. And really government should make a strict law for every discrimination. If we don't do like this, discrimination will not be finished at any rate. Now in the last, I would like to speak some line in Hindi about my conclusion. भेदभाव को खत्म करेंगे अगर मानव ने ठान लिया भेदभाव को खत्म करेंगे अगर मानव ने ठान लिया ईश्वर द्वारा दिए हुए जीवन का वो सम्मान किया ईश्वर द्वारा दिए हुए जीवन का वो सम्मान किया Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention and have a nice day. Now I would like to